What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel where we're doing original music, album reviews, song reviews, little social commentary here and there, whatever the day calls for. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel. If you have content on here, I'll subscribe to you as well. I'm all about supporting up-and-comers on here. It's been a little bit since I've last reacted to something. It's just kind of been a busy last couple weeks for me, and it's honestly just been kind of a slow week in the music world also. Just nothing really that I'm into enough that I've set aside time to react to it. Last time around we had the new Electric Callboy song. I gotta tell you, the reaction to that just completely blew me away. It's at about 4,300 some views right now. I've never had anything of mine get that much attention, and it got me at least like 10 more subscribers. The only other time I've gotten even in the thousands at all was when I did the band we're about to talk about here today, Polyphia. February of this year, I was at like between 30 to 36 subscribers, and now I'm at 91. And I know in the big scheme of things, that's not a big deal, but just to a regular ass dad who does this stuff when he has the time, to go from 36 to 91 in just a few months, it means a lot. Thanks so much to everybody that likes my material enough to subscribe. Up until the last couple weeks, my reactions didn't even have the videos in the songs because I'm not the most computer savvy guy. Don't really know how to do that, and I'm just kind of figuring it out now. And even what I have now with the videos being in the songs is still kind of a work in progress. I'm still learning. Bear with me on that. I hope that's made the content a little bit more enjoyable. I try to make up for that with good, honest, and thorough commentary. I just do this to talk to people about music and to get a little bit of an audience here to talk about music. It's just for a ordinary guy just doing this when he has the time. The response to it has meant a ton, you know. So I just wanted to give a shout out to all the old subscribers, all the new subscribers, all the people that comment frequently and stuff like that. It means a ton. And I'm appreciative of everybody. I don't do social commentary videos very often, but anytime that I do, anybody that in the subscribers that I have that might not agree with my views or find them polarizing, any of them, I have never lost any subscribers over that. So I appreciate everybody, man, everybody. So I just wanted to give a shout out to all the people that support me in doing this, and as I'm learning how to make better and better content. So now that that's out of the way, today we are going to be talking about the brand new Polyphia track, ABC. I didn't know until a couple hours ago that this even dropped. I had a feeling with the new Polyphia album and the new Counterparts album coming soon, I knew one of those guys were probably going to drop one more track at least before the release of their albums. And lo and behold, here it is. So I don't want to waste too much time here. I noticed this one's going to have a feature. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be a vocal feature. So I gotta say, with how much I enjoy just zoning into like the instrumentals and everything these guys do and writing a really good, memorable instrumental song, having an extra thing in here, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know. The feature is, I think it's just Sophia. So let's see how Polyphia with a little bit of a vocal flavor sounds here. So without further ado, let's get into the brand new Polyphia track, ABC.
Someone call a paramedic. I can't speak, it's automatic. Made me forget every word, cause like that's a lot of letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. 911, hello, it's me, Sophia. Yes, this is an emergency. Yes, the way to put it down on me got the whole room tipsy. Hyperventilating when we be procreating. Did you learn to do that thing? How you hold the bat when you swing? I don't think I can breathe. I don't think I can be. I don't think I can think. I don't think I can see. Fuck. Someone call a paramedic. I can't speak. It's automatic. Made me forget every word, cause like that's a lot of letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Cut your pick out and put it in my locket so I could kiss you whenever I want it. Hyperventilating when we be procreating. Did you learn to do that thing? How you hold it back when you swing? I can breathe. I don't think I can think, I don't think I can see. Shit. Someone call a paramedic. I can't speak, it's over. Let me forget every word comes like as a lot of letters. It's like
Okay, that was definitely a little bit of a different flavor than Playing God and Erotica. Did Polyphia with a guest vocalist work? I would say 80% yes. Some of the more rappy stuff she was doing I thought was a little bit cringy. It definitely brought more of a pop flavor to this, like a really, really pop flavor to it. A little bit more pop than I Go, but for just a guest in the song, I think they made it work pretty well. There were some parts that she was doing that I really, really dug, and some of the stuff kind of was a little silly, I thought, and a little bit cringy, but the music was just top notch all through. Top notch, It was a fun song, probably a little bit more upbeat than the other two. Interesting video, I mean, it was pretty fun. I mean, if Polyphia was going to have vocals all the time, I'd probably be a little lukewarm to it, but I think just for this track, I think it worked pretty good. I read that for this album, there's actually going to be quite a few features, so this should be pretty interesting. Their last album was a pretty unpredictable piece, and I liked it a lot, but I think that they're on a whole different plane right now, man. At least the first two tracks for this upcoming album, Erotica and Playing God, I mean, those have been some of the top tracks of the year for me. And this one here, I would say I don't like it as much as those ones, but I still like it a lot, and I still had a lot of fun with it. All of the instrumentals are just out of this world, man, and it's still a very memorable song. It doesn't get lost in the technicality, and that's one thing I really, really give these guys credit for is they're not using their ridiculous abilities to write these overlong, just wank fests that aren't memorable, and it's just showboating on top of showboating on top of showboating. These guys and intervals, and Sean too, they all are really, really good at crafting a good, memorable track that doesn't get lost in the technicality, but definitely doesn't shy away from it either. So they did a pretty good job here. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Some of the cringier stuff that the guest did here did bring it down a little bit, but she did a really good job on other parts. Not hating. I'm just not really much of a pop music listener, and this really does take it to the pop realm. But at the same time, this will never get played on the radio because the music's actually good. So, yeah, I'm giving ABC an 8.5 out of 10. Still super, super hyped for this album, man. I think it's going to be at least one of the top 3 albums of the year. Excited for this, and I'm really excited for Counterparts too. So, yeah, that's all I really got to say about this one, guys. Until next time, thanks for watching.